Hey everyone, I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. I had asked on my Instagram how many budgeting girlies are also planner girlies, and quite a lot of you are. So I just kind of wanted to do, sorry if you hear my dog in the background. So I just wanted to do a video of my 2025 planner ecosystem, like what I'm using and what I'm using it for. I want to go over some of my favorite products as well as some new products that I really like, what my plan for my 2026 planners are. So we're going to go through the littler ones first. So the first one here is my reading journal. This is an Archer and Olive A5, and I love this. This was a great idea. I do have a reading section in my main planner, and I had toyed with the idea of pulling out the reading section, but I was going to try to leave it till 2026. But I've read 53 books so far this year, and it's just overrun in my other. I wanted to do more. So I'm just doing a light flip through of this. I did like a master TBR. I did some challenges, but monthly I'll show you. This is July. And also don't read my reviews if you don't want spoilers. I created this sticker kit for July, and I put in a monthly tracker because I like to see what days I read, what books I'm reading, and when I'm done with them. I have this monthly TBR, and these are the stats I kind of like to keep track of. So my books read, pages read, days read, favorite book, and least favorite book. And then I write like a TBR of like things I want to read that month. And if I read them, I highlight them. If I didn't get to them, I didn't highlight them. So I read 9 books in July, which was a lot. And then I just put the little book covers, or I just put like little books here. And then I put what format I read them in. So like e-reader, physical, or audio. And then I get into the reviews. So then I put the book cover with my star rating, and then I write a little bit about it. If I really liked it, or sometimes if I'm completing a series, I'll find some fan art and put it in there. Oops, skipped a whole bunch of pages. So yeah, I started reading Zodiac Academy in July. Chef's Kiss, love that series so far. This was August. After book 3 of Zodiac Academy, you go into this Ruthless Fae series, and haven't been loving that, but I just finished it last night, so I'm going back into Zodiac Academy, and I literally cannot wait. So that's my reading journal. I love this. I'm not going to change anything about this. And yeah, I like that it's the thicker paper. I feel like I could do more on it. And I've been having a good time with this. I only update this at the end of the month once I'm done. My my tracking is kept in my reading journal, or I'm sorry, in my main planner, so I don't forget anything, and then I compile it in here. So that is that planner. My next one, I made this little cover. I'm really not good at sewing, so don't judge it. I'm just trying to use it. I have my wellness planner, and this is a Hobonichi Weeks. I bought it not that long ago, maybe end of July, because I wanted to try to see how putting my wellness stuff in a planner outside of my other planner would work. So far, I'm enjoying it. I have some Coffee Monster Co. little emojis heads in here that I put on the, where is it? On the days of just a mood tracker. And then this tracker at the front, I find it here, is my steps, which I haven't been really consistent with. It's not that I haven't been consistent with it. I haven't put on my watch, which is the problem. And then I'm just going to flip to last week so you could see a completed spread. So this is what I kind of do. I put the weather because that can affect if I have headaches or not. I put what I ate. And then I have this tracker here for sleep, pain, stress, anxiety, and screen time. I'm trying to get my screen time under 3.5 hours a day. I do everything on my phone. It's been proving difficult, but I did just download an app blocker. I did just download an app blocker to help me achieve those goals. And then below, I kind of just have some health and wellness things that I want to track. So if I've had my mushroom matcha, I bought the Everyday Dose matcha. And supplements is also like a mushroom supplement to help with like focus. Caffeine, water, if I've had a headache, if I've had back pain, if I've read, if I've stretched, which unfortunately has only been happening when I go to yoga, and I want to change that. My abs workout, I hate doing them, so I never do them. Flexibility is also kind of like yoga, but I do want to have just like a 10-minute stretch session that focuses on increasing my flexibility. And then weights, same kind of idea of just like doing something at home. And I haven't formed that habit yet, and I would like to. And then I have just a little gratitude log of something that I write that I'm grateful for at the end, you know, just like a one-line thing. So I kind of like putting some little deco on here, and I'll show you some of the stickers that I've purchased for this purpose. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. I did buy, well, we'll get to that in the 2026, what I'm doing for 2026. So that's my health and wellness. It's, I'm not like looking at this as a workout planner or anything. It's kind of just like focusing on making me feel better, and some of that stuff might not be in the way of like workouts or gym related. So it's going to be like a journey. As far as the back pages go, I haven't really figured out like these note pages, what I'm using them for. I do want to put some pictures of the stretches that I do, because I do tend to like, I don't remember, so then I go to my phone and then it's buried as a screenshot of my pictures. So I'd like to just print out and put them in here so that I could just open this, because then I don't get distracted by my phone. You know what I mean? So, but that's the only idea that I have for my back pages. This is my main planner. This is awesome. I did a walkthrough of it on this channel, I'm pretty sure, so you can go back and see like what in more detail. I'm gonna try to breeze over it because for time. I'm not doing 52 things in 52 next year because I didn't really do it. So I have been using these trackers up front to track my rating. I think I said that I track it somewhere else. So yeah, I've been tracking it here so I know when I started and when I stopped, and it's just easier because it's with me all the time. Let's see. Here is a monthly spread. So this is where I meal plan, and then I put like important things like if I work, let's see. Here I put like our vacations, if it's somebody's birthday, and mainly a meal plan. Mainly I use this for a meal plan. And that works for me, and I like seeing it all. And then, you know, if I work, like I know I have this day and this day off, so I can make more involved meals, and this days needs to be easier meals or whatever. If my husband's going to be gone, I generally try to write that so that I know, just because I tend to be kind of tapped out on energy those days. So because I'm managing everything by myself. So yeah, that is the monthlies and how I'm using them. This is the weeklies. So yeah, this was Labor Day week, and I write everyone's schedule in, and then if I have things that need to be done on that day, I try to write it on that day. Otherwise, I have just like a general to-do list, and this is when my dogs were on medication, and I had to keep track of that because it was a lot. I have a habit tracker up at the top, which I like to have. I move my meals for the week over here so that I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. And then it's just a cumulative to-do, a highlight, and then usually there's trackers on like my Etsy sales, Ko-fi members joined, and hours that I've worked on either one of those things, so I can kind of track to make sure. You can see that I decorated this with a Coffee Monster Co. Kit, and I don't love this. Like I have kits. Let me try to find one. I have kits that I'm trying to use, and I just don't love this really decorated look. I think what I like, let's see if I can, is this. I like my headers here. I like a washi tape there, and maybe like a little bit of deco, but I really like pen in this portion because it's a functional space. So here's my rating tab, and this is where I've been kind of keeping track. So I log my star ratings in here. This is my 2025, no, my 25 books in 2025. Love that. Gonna do a 26 one next year. But this is where I am logging my books, and as you can see, I had to tip in another sheet, and then my star ratings, so that at the end of the month I have a place to reference. And then I have a TBR, and that's it. The gardening one, I used, I have a harvest log. This gets kind of hard to keep up with as the season goes on, but I like to see this, so I keep trying to do this. I know I don't need 4 pages. I gave myself 4 pages. 2 pages should be plenty. So I know that for next year. But I love this spread. I love this spread. So these are the things that I've canned so far this year. There's more things coming to can. And I just love it. Like the little jars on the shelves, it's so cute. And I gave myself an extra 2 pages in case I got really can happy this year. The next spot is my Etsy, and I will keep this for next year. I'm trying to show you. Here's a blank one because I haven't done anything. And I don't know that I'm going to say new releases. I think I'm just going to have blocks that I can write things in for the month. Ko-fi has the similar layout, so I'm not going to show that. Business is just random note pages where I can jot stuff down. And then miscellaneous, these future me problems, I haven't utilized this spread a lot, but I think if I could sit down and brain dump onto this, it would be super helpful. And I think I need to do that before the end of the year because I have so many things floating in my brain. Do you? I do. And I feel like if I just like purge them onto here, I can stop maybe thinking of them. Dates. This was a fun addition this year, and I like this. Ed and I try to go on dates twice a month, and I just write about them. I rate the restaurant and say what we talked about, and yeah, I've enjoyed doing that. And then I have an ink section. I also liked this because when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to ink my pens with, I can kind of look through what I have instead of like fumbling around with bottles. So I like this. I'll be moving it as like a ink inventory into my next planner. And then after that, I have random pages because I didn't know what I was doing. So I have a Kindle TBR, which I've moved to my reading journal. I have my Project Parks, my planner weigh-in. I did 25 more in 2025, book releases. So a lot of these pages made it into my reading journal. Yes. And then after that is my journal. And like it's private, but I could kind of show you some of my spreads. I do a mixture between writing and junk journaling. And yeah, this is where me and my girlfriend went to the Porcupine Mountains. I think I told you guys that in July, was it July or June? One of those months, I ran a promotion in my Etsy sale that I had a special scratcher, and all proceeds to that for buying that scratcher went to the Porcupine Mountains, in addition to 25% of all orders placed in that month. And so we donated, and then I got to go there, and that was super exciting. It felt very full circle. It was very restorative. Loved the park. It's beautiful. Went with one of my really good girlfriends. Hiked all over the place. It's very beautiful. So this is something that is going to change next year. I am going to remove the journal portion from here, and I plan on doing some different tabs in here. I'm gonna, oh, I didn't even show you my finance areas. I'm trying to show you one that doesn't have stuff in it. But my finance areas are going to change. My journal's going to come out. My finance areas will get thicker, and then I'm going to do some more things like household items in here. So that is my 2025 planner, and I will show you some of the new items that I've gotten in. So So I have signed up for the Stickii Club sticker subscription. And I just wanted to show you this envelope because I think it's very pretty, and I'm going to cut these out to put into my journal. But it comes in these little sleeves, and they have three different styles of stickers. So they have a cute one, which I'm not really into. They have a vintage one, and then they have a pop one. So this is the pop one for September, and it comes in this cute little organizer. So you could just pop these into like an A5 binder. And I don't know if you can see these, but they're like little, what are those? Little spell books, cats, crystals, moths, skulls, bats, keys, the little thing for the Ouija board, tarot cards, snakes. It's very spooky, but also very cute. There's this sticker sheet, which is not really my style, but I think it's still super cute and kind of creepy. What I love about the Stickii Club is it collabs with independent artists. So none of this is AI generated stuff. And in an AI world, like, it's good to support artists. And yeah, so each one has like their information at the bottom, so that you can go and get more things from them. If they don't have information at the bottom, then the Stickii Club themselves issued it, but you can find them on Instagram and stuff. So yeah, there's this one. There is these, which are, I just love these like line drawing kind of look. There is this one, which this kind of reminds me of some Japanese anime, and I can't remember the name. Like this guy. There's these little girls, little bat and witch girls. There's a bow hair on it. And then there is these. This is not something that's more like 100% my style, but it will get used, or I'll give it to my daughter. And then there's these, this is totally like my style. Like, these are so cute. Look, it's a little dog. Oh my God. So cute. And then it comes with this like card thing. It also comes with some die cut stickers, and then usually like a little thing of sticky notes. And the subscription's $12. So I feel like that's a good deal. So that's the pop one, and let me show you the vintage one. So cute. Here are the sticky notes. I'm not going to take those out, but I love the vintage vibe. And these are all like autumn, like harvesty pictures, so I also just love that. But flowers, the frog, I love frogs. And then there's these like little forest friends and mushroom houses, and oh, that's a little dragon. That's not a forest friend. Or a cat with a bird on its back, like being ridden. There's these, which is all just like more mushroom, like little people, forest. This is so my vibe. Like, this is 100% my vibe. And these like old books with like the squirrels and like ferns, a snail. I just love it. Oh, there's another one. These little mice, the little bookshelf. He's sleeping in the matchbox. Like, oh my God. Love these. Oh, those are people. Wow. That's cool. I just love how like vintagey, like old newspaper look it has. These are little stamps of like little mice families. I just love that. And then here's the card, which I like a lot better than the other one. It's just more my style. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those cards, but so that's my first subscription from the Stickii Club, and I like it. The pop one may or may not be something that I keep, but I'm definitely keeping the vintage one. Super cute. For more products that I use and love, I got into fountain pens this year. Been using these Twsbi Ecos. I have quite a lot of them. This isn't even all of them. And I just love these pens. I put all different inks in them, and I use them. This one I pretty much just use for my wellness journal, and it's got just black ink in it, but these ones have fun colors in them. Here, let me see if I could show you. This isn't fountain pen friendly, but this is a purple. It's like a shimmer. This one is my favorites, but I don't know if it'll show. It's like this light blue jean color with like a gold shimmer. So pretty. It's called Glistening Glass. And I don't remember what this one is. Oh, this is the Coffee Monster Co's Coffee Monster ink. So I love the Twsbis. They're a great economical fountain pen, and they're good for beginners. Okay, the last thing product-wise that I want to show you is the Washi Tape Shop. I'm not like an affiliate or nothing. You could just search them. They have amazing washi tapes, and they are on the pricier end, but the quality of them are really good. And they have PETs, but they also have washis. And I don't know, I kind of like the look of the washi a little bit more. But I bought, they have like an autumn collection now. And I just love this style of girl, like with her cat, mushrooms, you know, little books. Like this is so me. And these are they're like stickers, so it's not like a tape. They're kiss cut, so that you can put them in your planner. And I just like how the washi paper just kind of melts into your planner paper. But they do have PET tapes if that's more of your style, like the glossy, shiny tape. I don't know that I'm going to be able to open all these. I would be here all day. But like, look at her with the carrots on her shirt, the Book of Gardens, or gardening maybe. Well, okay, let's open this one because I want to see it. All right. Oh, yes. Potion bottle, her with her cactus. That looks like peas. Full of radishes, the owl. What's not to love? Absolutely love these girls. And I think like it's good like on a journaling page. You know, takes up space, makes you feel like you don't have to fill the whole thing, but it's also pretty and beautiful. This one is, I think, like a cozy hour. And it's like girls with cat. And once again, mushrooms you sold me. All right, let's open this one too. She spoke in whispers. He replied in what? Purrs. I did not think that's what that said. Oh. So this is obviously a very cat forward. Ugh, I'm stuck on the back washi paper here. There we go. Struggle bus. Oh, look at that man with flowers in his beard, and her carrying flowers in the door, the books, the teeth. I'm not a cat person, but I just look at her hair. This is what I aspire to be like as a grandma. Books in her hands, a glow above her, and nothing else mattered. Oh, I just love this. I just love this. Okay, I might open one more. And it's, once again, this is like, I think this one's Sunday Vibes it's called. Oh, I might just have to put her in my petals in her hair, sunshine in her smile. Look at the moth. Look at her with their dog. Ugh. A little wiener dog. I just love. Okay. So those are the vibes. These, I think I said, these tapes are not like, $5 a roll. They are expensive, but these are all like Kiss Cut stickers, which I think makes it worth it. So the next one I got, Oh yeah, it was like a 3-pack, and it was an adventure series. So it's got like a lot of things like, whoa, sleeping bag, camping, like a map. I'm not lost, I'm exploring. This one just has like into the wild, take a hike, the mountains are calling and I must go into the wild, travel. So I got these because I do plan on kind of going to a national park every year. So I thought those would be fun to decorate the pages with or journal about. And then this also came in a pack, and this is like, what is it called? I think it's called like Leisure Life or something. But what I liked about these is they seemed like good self-care. So I thought this would be good for my wellness journal. Like, try something new, eat a square of dark chocolate, create a relaxing space, make a fancy breakfast, new book to read, she's doing yoga, go for a walk, make warm honey lemon tea in your favorite cup, spend time with the ones you love. I don't know, I just felt like all these messages were good. Listen to good music, bake a cake, meditate. And once again, it's just the art that I just love. So I wanted to show you, they gave me a freebie in my order, and this is not something that I would purchase, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you get it. All of them are wrapped individually like this. Such care. And then it does tell you what it is on the bottom. So they sent out a freebie Miami Beach washi tape, pre-cut. So you would just open this, and it does have a sticker of like some of the stickers on there, so you can kind of see. So this is not my aesthetic, but that's okay. You know, it was free, and I might use like some of these little things in there. What is that? I have no idea what that is. So yeah, I might use a couple items out of here, or, you know, I might give this to my daughter or pass it on to somebody else that can use it. So that is what it looks like to, oh, and then they sent me this super cute little freebie with the dogs, and this is like really nice textured paper. Love it. Okay, so that's some of the items that I've been loving. Now to go over my planners for next year. I did purchase this exact planner for next year. I love it. I didn't love the paper, but after much hemming and hawing, the paper as a whole seems to be improving for next year, so I'm just going to go with this. So I bought the exact same thing, the horizontal layout, the full year. I'm going to have, you know, my layouts look like this, where you have the lines for the weeks, and then you have a big blank page. Love that. It's going to be the full year, so I'm going to have 365 blank pages, which I'm going to tab up and use for various things, including these, but with more. So that has worked really well. For my reading journal, I'm going to stay in this. I have a lot to go to fill it, so we're just going to keep working with this. So that's staying the same, and if I fill it, I have so many Archer and Olive notebooks that I'm going to continue using. As far as my wellness journal, I did buy a Sterling Ink N1, which is the standard size, so it's going to be bigger than this week's, but it's still like a skinny notebook like this. And I'm hoping that I stick with doing this sort of tracking. It's actually, I've made it very easy for myself. Like, I have this by my nightstand, and I do the layout, and I literally just write this down, check my screen time, put in my sleep, pain, stress, anxiety levels, dot what I've done that day, and write something I'm grateful for. It takes like 5 minutes. And because it takes 5 minutes, it's something I feel like I can do consistently. So I am getting another one for that. And then for my journal, I got an Ali Reyes journal. She sells like these chunky journals. They have 1,000 pages in them, so they're really fat, and it's a standard size, so it's this big. And I'm going to move my journal into that I do plan on still kind of doing the junk journal scrapbooking sort of thing for it, but I'm excited to separate it from my main planner because I take that planner everywhere. So next year we'll be having 4 books, but I think it will be manageable. I'm hopeful. And you know what? If the big chunky journal doesn't end up working, I can always put it back into my main planner in 2027 and go from there. But yeah, that is me talking about planners for far too long. Thanks so much for staying. Thanks so much for watching. If you like things like this, let me know. If you're a planner girly, let me know what you're using for 2026. I'd love to know. And yeah, I will see you on the next one, which should be a budgeting video. Bye, guys.